Hi, my name is Roland, and I would like to share with you why you should consider to give away some of your money to a cause in Sweden. So let's start to tell you a little bit about Sweden. As most of you probably know, Sweden are one of the most extreme politically correct countries in the world. Most people are now accepting what media tells them on what is right and wrong, instead of thinking for themselves. For example, if you care for unborn children, you are considered evil in Sweden, and nicknamed as woman haters has one of the ministers of former Swedish government called pro-life people, something that hasn't been questioned by regular media. Gay marriage has been established, and even Swedish church has fighting against those that are against gay marriage. We have one of Europe's most liberal abortion laws, and even a political party that wanted to take it down to the same level as the rest of Europe is considered enemy to women for it. Gay people has the same right in Sweden for adopting as really married couples has. We have a lot of immigrants that are Muslims that is doing crimes here, but regular media is calling all mention of this problem for Islamophobic. The ruling party in Sweden wants to give Islamic State terrorists internship and so on. The society is ashamed of the Christian values it once had, and is trying to fight as much of them as they can. Almost every day there is something new that makes no sense. So that is why our newspaper needs in Sweden. Sweden needs a newspaper that isn't afraid to tell the truth. Me and several others from all over Sweden started a political party named Christian Value Party, which main goal was to save unborn children from being aborted. In the beginning it was easy for us to get our articles published, and we were also mentioned on TV multiple times. Unfortunately, the newspaper became less and less interested in publishing our articles, and if some made a negative article about us in some newspaper, we were very often not allowed to answer those accusations. In the election for the Swedish parliament, we only got 0.06% of the voters, and many people still didn't know who we were. So me and Andre started to think about a newspaper that could help us with the problems that we were facing. We wanted a newspaper that is independent of Christian Value Party, but share its ideology and was open for the party to send in articles to. So in April we started the newspaper as an online newspaper. With us we have both members of the party and people that are not members. We try to be a newspaper that has articles for everyone, not just for Christians or party members. So we are mixing regular news with articles that is in line with what we believe and how we see the world. For example, of articles we have articles that question evolution, articles against abortion, articles against communism and socialism, articles that show studies about homosexuality that regular media won't show. To see for yourself, please use Google Translate and put in www.morgonbladet.nu in it. We are unfortunately too few people working on Morgonbladet, and very seldom we publish more than 2 articles a day. We want to be able to publish as many articles as any newspaper, and for us to do that, we either need many more times more volunteers or the ability to use a news agency. Since we are not able to get the amount of volunteers that we need to compete, we are aiming for using the articles of a news agency. So we need $5,500 to be able to pay for 3 months of use. We will then be able to focus our own articles on articles that is close to our heart. We will also be a more complete alternative to all the established newspapers. Since we are able to publish a big number of news each day, it is also a good way for us to catch new readers. The more articles we have, the more articles that is shared on social media, and the more readers we get. In Sweden we have a newspaper in paper form called Metro. It has over 1 million readers a day. They use the same agency that we are going to, and they are completely free, funded by ads. That is our big dream for a newspaper, to take it into paper form and distribute it for free where the people are. It is of course very far away until we are at that stage, but we have no plans to just being a small newspaper that has few readers. We want to be as big as possible, so we can influence as many as possible. But to reach there, we need your help. I hope you have the same desire to transform the world as we do.